Well, okay, now the camera's going to move because the tape is old and shit, and I keep moving the motherfucker around, and wow, people. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but every time I try to go to the part of my channel where it says Video Manager, because like I wanted to create another list of some videos, it gives me all the little TV screens. But if I flip the camera around and show you, it doesn't look like that, and I'm like, okay, wow. So I'm not sure. Here's the Video Manager. Yep, and it's still saying this function doesn't work right now. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You only see that when they've suspended somebody's channel. Why would you suspend my channel? What did I do? Oh shit. Did make somebody mad. Did I piss somebody off? Did I use too many of the magic words? I don't know what to tell you about all that. That is like, it says oops. Oops. That's what the title for it says, oops. This functionality is not available right now. Please try again later. Yet, it says, something went wrong. Our tubes must be clogged. Your tubes must be clogged. Your tubes are clogged? But each successive video that I individually made is available. But I can't individually access them. That's just creepy. Ew. What do you mean your tubes are clogged? It's got to be the OPPT thing going on. Well, that and cybersecurity. And that weird, bizarre fucking tone I keep hearing tonight. That's some creepy shit. But anyway. Wow. So, back to what I wanted to address. I caught much of the Tracy and Heather exchange on Blog Talk Radio tonight. I don't know what's going to wind up in the archive, because for some reason there were portions of the show where you couldn't hear what was going on, and then for almost like 5 minutes I was completely muted out of the conversation. And when I went back to the Blog Talk page, because I wasn't really looking at it, right? I was doing other things. I noticed that it had been I didn't uncheck it. I didn't do that. So I clicked it and it was back on again. I was like, that's weird and creepy and icky. Yeah. Irrespective of the ego fest that went on in that ship, for what I could hear, on both sides. And it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really matter to me. It's the fact that each one of these trusts seems to know about the others, but nobody on a large enough scale knows about all of them. And I'm again back to the question with RUSA, right? I'm going to say it again. Babies, this looks like some ecumenical law. It is like the one gentleman said. It looks like we're being re-enslaved again. And that was especially, I believe, related from a First Nations person. Oh, no, we work with First Nations people. That started to sound a little like that Judge Miller. And I still don't have an answer to the question I asked. I said, are you using the Semitic language in its abjads in the way that they do, in the way that Judge Miller explained it, where you remove all the vowels? But let's be clear, what are all the vowels? A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, and sometimes W. Nobody has come forth with this information. And a repeated, uttered phrase over and over and over again from this woman. It's just like Miller, right? The whole time. Data is coming. The data is coming. The data is coming. The data is coming. And now YouTube's got its tubes clogged. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I never got to hear the answer to the CVAC question, because that's when it cut out. But like I said, I hope it shows up in the archives for Blog Talk, because I would like to see that. I really would. I didn't log in because I didn't feel it was necessary. I like mono. This over the computer thing, right? Where you're randomly talking to a voice on whatever medium, right? That's not working for me so much. I like this eyeball-to-eyeball contact shit. That stuff's working for me. If I can see your eyeballs. Yeah. I don't know what about the whole situation has got me just creeped the fuck out. But the last go around with the way things were written was it appeared to be all written back in under this ecumenical law, and some of this stuff looks like you actually it's giving me a fucking headache, that's for real. That's what I know. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I mean seriously. I noticed there was a comment that she made about what was superior to everything, superior to the Hague, and superior to post office. Was that a swipe at Judge Miller? I'm asking. Seemed to me like it might have been. I don't know if anybody's going to catch that. I did, but whatever. I wish that, you know, when people look, so, because, like, I downloaded this PDFs and shit, and I've been looking at them and stuff, and some of that word usage got me confused, you know. It seems like some are working at cross purposes against the other. And she kept reiterating, too, something about working with the DOJ. And I'm saying, this crooked fucking DOJ? Are you working with who in the DOJ? Who? What fucking mobster up in there? What federal judge? Never nobody gives no names. Never nobody gives no damn names. And I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? And the only trust that was actually named by name was St. Germain's Trust. And I was like, really? Interesting. Because when I talked about shit, St. Germain's 2 years ago, nobody wanted to listen to me. I'm just saying. When I started talking about the lawsuit that was filed by another trust, a little more than, I believe it was a year ago, I shared it with a friend of mine. It netted me more isolation on Facebookery. Please believe me on that one. People just simply quit talking to me. I was like, but it was filed in New York State Court. Must be more than one point of entry. I'm thinking. And then all of a sudden we had a storm, and it took out all them tunnels underneath all them banks where all that fucking gold was stored. Imagine that. On all them bonds. All them wonderful, lovely, not duplicatable bearer bonds. Nobody talks about those. can't stick to the script, people. I just got to get a little farther under there. Yeah, because anything else doesn't make sense to me. Are you serious? Am I being relegated to being captured in what the hell plays in my first queue on the Google thing, on the YouTube thing? Because I'm wondering about that still. That still sucks. That's like tragic. I don't even get to preview my own videos. Really? Really? Because I'm looking at this going, what the fuck? I have no control over my fucking videos. I'm like, this is not okay. Oops, somebody made a comment on one. Which one is this? Oh, see, and here we go again. Wow. I had to delete your posting on our Facebook group because of too much profanity. Do you see what I mean? Liberty for some. Do as I say. Do as you're fucking told. Do what you're told. Do what you're told. Somebody else is going to take care of it. Somebody else is in charge of your language and of your communicating with people. What the fuck is that? Any dissent whatsoever, anything you just don't like, and then you people talk about liberty and freedom at the same time. I'm beyond vastly fucking amused at what passes for liberty and freedom. I don't have to worry about RUSA Group no more. I'm done. I'm out. Fuck you. Peace. That was it. Peace the fuck out. Because if I'm not allowed to speak freely, if I'm not allowed to address these issues, nobody answered my question. Nobody answered my question yet. Fuck you, RUSA Group. And fuck you, Facebook. And fuck you, Google. And fuck all you dummies that are sitting out here sucking up this shit. And anybody calling into a blog talk show to drool all over the frickin' person you're supposed to be asking questions of for like 5 minutes is ridiculous at best. And you need to stop that shit. These people are not fucking gods. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you using for critical thinking? Why is nobody critically thinking here? The term bond servant. What? What? Please miss me with all this ignorant shit. I'm going back to Facebook, take myself out that fucking group. I'm done. Peace the fuck out. This functionality is not available right now. Please try again later. Yet, it says, something went wrong. Our tubes must be clogged. Your tubes must be clogged. Your tubes are clogged? But each successive video that I individually made is available. It gives me all the little TV screens. But if I flip the camera around and show you, it doesn't look like that, and I'm like, okay, wow. Yeah, oh shit. Did make somebody mad. Did I piss somebody off? Did I use too many of the magic words? I don't know what to tell you about all that. That is like, it says oops. Oops. That's what the title for it says, oops. Well, okay, now the camera's going to move because the tape is old and shit, and I keep moving the motherfucker around, and wow, people. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but every time I try to go to the part of my channel where it says Video Manager, because like I wanted to create another list of some videos, so I'm not sure. Here's the Video Manager. Yep, and it's still saying this function doesn't work right now. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You only see that when they've suspended somebody's channel. Why would you suspend my channel?